It's a beautiful fall morning on October 29th, 2016, and we are stationed here at milepost 111 on the CSX water level route. Here we see westbound CSX mixed freight train pass these vintage Conrail signals, which will eventually be replaced within the next year. Today's train is led by an ES40 DC as well as other variants of power. Also trailing is an MP15T switcher, number 1225. Now moving just west to Conneaut, Ohio, here we see an eastbound CSX Autorack train, just by the museum, led by Norfolk Southern SD60E. Listen to the horn show he gives us. As soon as this Autorack train clears the old New York Central depot, we move to Chestnut Street, on the east end of the Norfolk Southern Conneaut yard. Here we see a guy looking at ID badges on these cars that will later be switched out by NS316. Also in Conneaut are the last days of the nickel plate signals being unimpeded, as 2 days later after this date, construction began with the replacements being up by November 1st. Here we see all the trucks and cranes, as well as the replacements sitting in the yard, ready to be put up and eventually activated into service. As of April 2017, the nickel plate signals still stand and are doing their job, although the replacements are up. Back to trains, we see Norfolk Southern 22K coming through the yard. Today's train is led by a very special engine. Today's leader is one of only a few SD75Ms that Norfolk Southern acquired from BNSF. These locomotives can trace their ancestry all the way back to the Santa Fe. Here, 2802 leads 22K east as he goes under his 25-mile-per-hour speed restriction. Now let's watch as we see our very last train that 80 Productions has ever shot in Conneaut without replacements up. As the 22K lumbers through Conneaut, we get all geared up and ready to chase this very fast 60-mile-per-hour intermodal train east. Our goal was to catch him at Nash Road at milepost 107 and at West Middle Road at milepost 105. Although we just missed him at West Middle Road, we did get ahead of him at Nash Road. The signal here at Nash Road comes from Norfolk Southern ancestry and was put in the 1990s to replace a set of nickel plate signals here. These signals will not be affected by the signal replacement program. After a failed attempt at catching 22K at West Mill Road, we waited around for only about a half hour, and next thing you know, 206 heads eastbound past this location. Today's train sport a -9 liter, though with a beautiful sounding RS5T horn. Nowadays, these horns are getting harder and harder to find on locomotives. Just like the signal on Nash Road, this signal was also put in the 90s. At 206 heads on to its destination of Mechanicsville, New York via Buffalo, New York. We thank you for watching 80 Productions, and we hope you enjoyed. Happy rail fanning and train chasing, and have a wonderful rest of your day.